from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. It's a special prime time edition.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
2nd and 4. Davis now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded, it's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Davis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Davis. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback. On 1st down, Kirkland firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. To throw on 2nd down, Kirkland. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Kirkland. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Kirkland. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Kirkland. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Operating from the gun, Kirkland. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Gets around him. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 65 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week. It's a pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Four yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Kirkland into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. 6 yards left on 2nd down. They find some open field here. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down. Davis throwing the out route incomplete. That's long. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Davis. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker. Complete.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes
plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question. So the challenge there does not go their way. This would indeed remain a completed pass. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give right side. It's long. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. From the gun, Davis. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Kirkland. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots on just 2 plays have taken the lead. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. To throw again on 2nd down, Davis. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The throw over the middle taken in. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Davis. He finds his man, complete. That's long. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the pass, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together. And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. New England on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Throwing on first down. Kirkland. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Back to throw. Kirkland. And that is incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. He finds his man, complete. It's long. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A beautiful fake. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 3rd down, Long, able to power through. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Davis Got his man complete over the middle. It's long. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Back to throw. Davis completes it to Fitzgerald. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will knot things up here late in the first half. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second.
So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I'm well, all right, never mind. Third quarter action now. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. On the ground, it's Ford. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following that punt, which turned out as well as it possibly could have, this offense has 99 yards to go to the other end zone.
And the defense is frothing at the mouth with a chance to get points themselves. If they tackle a runner in the end zone, safety. And if there's a holding call in the end zone, that's also a safety as well. So either way you decide to go on offense, you've got to be careful.
Here's Davis on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Fitzgerald. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. From the gun, Davis. He finds his man, complete. That's long. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Fielded at the 33. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game. All right? In baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. On first down, it's Ford, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Kirkland. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Uses the stiff arm, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 86 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Long. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They'll run on first down. It's long, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Davis shakes off the sack. Shifts by him, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Right back to him on first down. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. On 2nd down now, Haywood, and he gets it down to the 32.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. on second and a couple. Davis. He's got it. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Off the play fake. Davis. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. The point after is good, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make this a second down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first and 10, Kirkland. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Back to throw again. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 43. They'll look to throw again. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Now this throw caught left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Looking to throw. Kirkland. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to loft it deep right sideline, and that is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down, and the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 112 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Davis throwing on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Davis. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Back to throw. Davis. He's got long over the middle, complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. On first down, Kirkland. He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. On third down, Kirkland. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. They'll keep it on the ground. Long. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Third down. It's long. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And we see here the productivity certainly has decreased from the start of the game, but sometimes people forget these tight ends, they can do more than just catch the football.
That is so true, because now when things start to happen and you're not getting the ball as much, maybe you change your focus on the game. Maybe you become a very good decoy. Maybe you block a little bit more. But sometimes you have such a great first half, you expect it to continue to roll, and it doesn't just happen that easily in the second.
Now they have been able to shut him down, at least as of late. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there for New England. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll make it a 2nd down. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. He's back to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.